the Podical Sons.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have any law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
We are the Podical Sons to start the show. How you feeling?
Fresh off the birthday on Thursday, which led into the Friday, which led into the Saturday, and now enjoying it here on a Sunday, but recording with my bosom buddy pal, the great Sofa King Marvelous.
Haha.
So today should be a good show. And then, on top of that, I'm off for the next 2 weeks, baby. So it's chill and relax time.
Yeah, man. So salute to my girl Renz. So her birthday's the day after yours.
What up, Renz? Happy birthday, girl.
And Renz is still fucking kicking it to this day.
Damn, man.
I'm looking at stuff, whatever, this morning. She sent me some photo, like, I'm at brunch with the pops. The other day she doing this. I'm like, bruh. Remember I asked you, are you one of those 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month type of birthday celebrators?
Yeah.
You clearly can see which one she is.
Yeah, she look like she going to extend it to the end of the month, maybe going to August.
Pretty
probably
much.
bringing down to Caravana
Pretty much
around
whatever.
there.
Be like, coming up my birthday, hi.
All right, Renz, what do you, man? And happy birthday to you.
Yeah, man. Other than that, everything, life is good, man. You ready to get into the shits?
Yeah, man. I'm ready. It's about that time.
Let's talk about this Italiano mob raid in Toronto.
Listen, man, it's funny because
First of all, before you start,
Yeah.
I didn't think that they were raiding Italian mobs. Like, for the past few years since I've been here, they only got like nigga gangs. Like, they got like gangs, like I'm like, this type of gang, everybody's like, that area's not nice. Region Park's not nice. 5PG. But I'm like, when I seen that there was a non-black gang up in here.
See, that's funny you mention it, because when it came over the news and they were talking about it, I thought it was a black gang. And
Because you're so used to the black gang.
I'm so used to hearing it, and then I was like,
see, I thought it was on cocaine. Okay, but go ahead.
and I'm trying to figure out to myself, like, yo, who in the hood so heavy like that? I was like, damn, they got the hood on smash. But and then when I seen that it was the Italian mafia, I was like, okay, yeah, this makes a little bit more sense. But then I was still looking for the brothers. That was probably the underlings that might have got caught up in the raid.
Me too, because I was looking at them, I was like, yo, because when I walked past the TV and stuff, I'm at work, it said Project Sindicato. So I'm like, what hood is that? What gang is that? Whatever. I'm like, where they at? Whatever. Because, I'm learning about Toronto and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like, what is that? They're like, oh, it's not where. It's a group. So I stood by the TV and I'm watching the stuff, whatever. And I was like, oh, they went after the non-black folks. So I stood there kind of proud now, because normally when, they raiding all these black dudes, got to walk fast past the TV.
Yeah, walk fast.
But I stood there, I'm like, they scooping up Italian people in this bitch.
Yeah, that was a raid.
Yeah, they said they got 9 major players of the, excuse me if I don't pronounce it properly, the Figliomeni crime family.
Yeah.
And they got ties all the way back to Italy and stuff, whatever, right? And this is Ontario's biggest biggest mafia raid ever. And everything's worth, I think, about $35 million from like gambling houses to like collection money to storefronts to casinos. There's it goes deep, man. This might be slightly deeper than Nino right here.
That might. It sounds like it might be slightly deeper than Nino. Yeah, Nino had the reach, but this looks like it was a far reach.
This is a far reach. So I was looking at it, I was like, yeah.
So they say how long have they been investigating it and shit, or is it just like?
No, they just gave some time, and they just said that they've been looking into this organization stuff, whatever, for quite some time, and the investigation was nice and thorough before they figure out who and what was what, to get especially these 9 players and all their establishments and stuff, whatever, right? So I was looking at them like, yo, I'm not mad at it though. But my thing and stuff is that, who you think dropped a dime?
Nah, I don't think it's more of
You think it's straight investigation police work?
Listen, see, and this is anytime when it's like high level like that, whether it be a criminal organization or it be the ultra 1%, or it be the government. I just think someone either didn't pay their dues, or somebody done pissed somebody off.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like with the Harvey Weinstein, right?
He pissed somebody off.
I maintain that he'd have pissed somebody off in Hollywood, and then the bigger figure said, "All right, it's time to move him out of that spot," right? And they always keep a certain amount of dirt on you for when it's time to move you out of that spot. When when they feel it's time, then they start unleashing it, releasing it one by one. This, that, and the third. Because
you said the same thing when it came to the Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Same thing with Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Right.
If you look at these presidents, they got their little dirt on them that nobody seems to know about until it's election time.
Everything comes out.
Until it's time, everything just comes to the surface, right? So that's what I think it is, man. I think either no dues have been paid, somebody done pissed somebody off, and they said, listen, all right, we're gonna have to just shut you down, and maybe not shut you down, but it'll shut a portion of you down.
Well, I mean, if they throw any type of wrench in the gears and stuff, whatever, shit will slow down and stop for a bit, right?
Well, at least here, right? But I'm talking. I mean, this is like part of the Cosa Nostra, right? So
all the way back to Italy.
If it's going all the way back to Italy, then you got to think, well, they just stopping a faction of the action.
True.
You know what I mean? So there's probably a call that went all the way to Italy and said, listen, man, I'm gonna have to put a halt to the operations that happening up in Woodbridge. I know you got some money swinging around there, but listen, these dudes ain't playing right and they ain't keeping up their money, so I'm gonna put a halt to it. And then I don't know, man. It's like that's why I want to know how long the investigation was, because that's always telling.
They didn't specify, because I guess they probably know, like, they might reveal like some of the sources and stuff, whatever, and how long the investigation was going on. But I mean, look at the situation with the shooting thing at that. It was a coffee spot in Woodbridge, right? They said in the back of that place it was a casino place.
Right.
Like the storefront was just like the coffee shop, whatever, and behind it they had all that type of stuff. And that's when the black hitman drove up and killed 3.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, if they doing all some type of shit like that, like how deep did that go?
Well, think about it. Was it a year or two prior to that? Then the hit on Little Italy. When the cat came in with a construction, the cat came in with a construction hat.
Yeah,
put 2 in the dude that was sitting by the little cafe thing and walked out with his construction hat on. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
organized crime, man.
I mean, and you hear about it, and then you don't hear about it until it's time to resurface again. Then
I don't know. It felt like somebody probably dropped a dime somewhere. But yeah, I get what you're saying and stuff, whatever. I'm like, but even if they dropped a dime and stuff, whatever.
But that's what I'm saying, because okay, I can get them dropping a dime, but with a high level organization like that would seem to be working with Popo, working with the government. Who do you drop the dime to?
That's true, but then I mean, that's what I'm saying. I understand with like dropping dime and the piss off portion and stuff, whatever. Because let's say, for example, if I'm Chief Wiggum or something like that, whatever, and y'all done threatened me way too many times,
right,
about not covering up for you guys, but like, sick of these niggas. Start snitching these niggas. So the mob ties is gonna be cut short or whatever, right? Perfect song too, right?
Perfect song.
So there was something like, if Chief Wiggum just said like, enough is enough, screw you guys, whatever. I know what I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Fat Tony down.
Right, and if he brings in Fat Tony and them and stuff, whatever, I swear there's a Tony in there somewhere. Like, let me double check, whatever.
There's a Tony in there.
There was a Vito there.
The Vito?
There was a Vito there.
Was Angelo in there? They didn't know there gotta be a Fat Tony in there, man. They gotta be a Tony.
Nah.
You ain't see no Tony?
No Tony.
They probably didn't mention his name.
There's Emilio, Francesco, Vito. There's an Erica. Salvatore.
There had to be a Saul. There had to be a Saul. They had to call Saul. And Francesco, he really Frankie.
And what's the other name? The Italian name for George.
Oh.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
Man. The Giuseppe's in there, whatever. Yeah, but there's no Tony in this one, man.
No Tony.
There's no Tony. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, so the chief probably did his 1s and 2s and stuff, whatever. But I'm like, has their stuff like brought violence and everything? And they said yes, there's been violence and stuff. According to like what the investigation was saying.
Right.
Afterwards, they said it's brought violence, bloodshed. There's been a few homicides and all that type of stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
It's been on the low.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because like, I mean, when they do this shit, it's
Low
I want
key.
to say low key and clean. You
Right.
understand? So it's never no threat to society where you
Right.
can feel the uproar about it. You understand? Unlike with black gangs, they just run into places and shoot shit up.
Yeah, yeah,
and endangering
Yeah, but
everybody's lives.
that ain't organized.
Yeah, well, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
that ain't
that's what I'm
organized
saying.
crime. Right.
When you're organized like that, the hit is just put to what? Look, dude went to dude's house.
Yeah.
Black dudes is waiting for summertime to see you at the park.
And a barbecue.
At a barbecue. Dude went to dude's house. Pew, pew, pew.
Call it a day.
Call it a day, walk away. Neighbors be like, oh, I'm shocked. I didn't know this sort of thing happened in this neighborhood.
Yo, I always love salute to all the Caucasian like people that come to the news, whatever. Like when they say they're shocked,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just they literally look flabbergasted, like for
Oh,
real.
dude,
they're in there like, oh my gosh, he was never like that. He was just
That shit only happens
such
on
a beautiful guy.
only on the news and movies.
Yeah,
that shit happen.
that's what I'm saying,
That's
like-
not supposed to happen next door.
They're like,
My kids play with his kids.
right.
He cut my lawn every Saturday when I'm not home.
I don't know, man. I looked at him like, hey, I guess it had to be done, whatever, right? So I mean, they shut down a little plug, but like you said, the show must still go on. So they'll find other means and other channels and stuff, whatever.
Oh yeah.
If they're deep enough or they bad enough, they'll bring that shit to Italy. But no spaceship before they're doing that shit.
Oh hell no.
No. So let
Right
me,
now, all that work that was coming from Italy just got rerouted to New York.
Yeah, pretty much. So I guess you're right. I guess more so it's not really a snitch. It's more just somebody who they pissed off or they just rubbed the wrong way.
Yeah, man.
And
That's
for
what
organized
I feel.
crime.
That's
it
what I
is.
feel.
For organized crime, yeah, it might be like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, let's say with a non-organized crime, like let's say if you look at the black gang and stuff like that, whatever.
Yeah.
It might be that chick. She might be with that boyfriend, and it might be like, you know what? He cheated on me too many times. And then cops might pull him over. He got cocaine in the trunk. You'd be like, what? Bitch. And then that's it. It shut everything down.
And look. The brothers' hands, they can only reach as far as to the street level cops and detectives.
Facts.
It'll never get higher than that. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
these guys are politicians.
right.
Beyond that, whatever, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, man, dude, it's a higher up that's saying, you know, he either pissed off somebody, or he's no longer playing ball, or he ain't paying his taxes like he should be.
Okay, so like how you were saying about the neighbor thing, whatever, right? Say you realize that your neighbor and stuff was like deep within the mob.
Right.
Like you mind your business and stuff, whatever. You know, you probably just pick up your mail and stuff, whatever. And you see like the black Cadillacs just roll up across the street, whatever.
Yeah,
and, you know,
yeah.
he see you, he's like,
Yeah.
hey, not your average Joseph. You just wave to you, be like, hey. And then you see a whole bunch of suits go in there, come out, everybody come, capiche, walk out and everything. Would you like mention that to anybody?
But see, this is
I'm
the thing.
asking
But
you.
this is the thing. This is why I say it's so clean though, because.
If you mention it, they probably just shoot it down from the phone call.
But you wouldn't even have to mention it because they ain't coming to the house. Listen, how many Italian restaurants you know?
I know about a few in the area, a few in
All
my
right.
area, right?
Okay. How many construction sites you know?
Nigga, they not stop building. Bob Builder got nothing on them.
Look, man, they got, when I say organized, they got it organized. They got their meeting place where you wouldn't suspect it. You think cats is just going to eat dinner. The cats is going to eat dinner and talk about some things.
Yeah.
Cats is going to construction sites and talking about some things. When they come home, they coming home to their family.
True.
But just in case, if I did see Sal, Tony,
Giuseppe.
and this dude that just came in 2 days ago from Italy, you don't speak a lick of English. I'm a wonder, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I like to live in my neighborhood.
And you like to live.
And I like to live.
So you better highlight the live aspect. Screw the neighborhood. Live.
I like to live in my neighborhood.
No, because Like, all right. I want to say like say Dylan Roof, right? You remember Dylan Roof?
Yep, yeah.
Shooter shot up the people in church.
Right.
He had like a manifesto and everything online, and people say he does like these type of swastika and neo-Nazi rants and all the above racist rants, right?
Yeah.
And my thing is, I've always thought about it before. I'm like, if y'all knew somebody was into some shits or have a possibility of doing some fuck shits, why didn't y'all help put a stop to them? Right? Like the organized crime aspect, whatever. If you're just a neighbor and everything like whatever,
Yeah.
and everything's getting taken care of, whatever, you don't really have anything to complain about with it. But like on another level and stuff, whatever, would you support a person if they were doing their civil duty to the world? Like if I knew Dylan Roof was onto some nonsense.
Yeah. And you just turn his ass in?
Turn a blind eye and not everything. And then next you know, he showed up to church. I'm not going to be popping up on the news. I knew his Facebook was looking kind of ratchet. He was talking about this whole thing. Why you ain't say nothing?
Yeah. Now, see, in situations like that, you got to speak up, man. When you know some bullshit could possibly go down that could affect the masses, then yeah, you got to alert the masses.
But that's what I'm saying, like, but that's what I'm saying, how do you know? Because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, all different types of plugs, like, police, the feds, all them and stuff, whatever, like, would they take me serious? Because
That's
even
a
like,
good question.
Because like, how many calls do you think they might get a call? Like, like say if I'm, salute to Agnes if I'm disrespecting you, but if you're an old lady named Agnes and stuff, whatever, and you see a few people and stuff that might look like they might be from the Middle East walking in your neighborhood, you'd be like, hello, these fellas like they could be from the Taliban. Whatever, right? They probably like, this lady's just a nosy ass motherfucking lady.
Mm-hmm.
She don't know what the hell she talk about. She just being racist. And they'd be like, sure, man, we'll get on to it.
We'll be there in the morning, man. Sort it all out.
But then they really legit running like a Al Qaeda cell, ISIS cell.
Yeah.
So Al Qaeda dead though. I don't hear shit from Al Qaeda anymore.
Nah, they just dropped a few letters, added a few letters, and now they're ISIS.
What you just say to me?
Dropped a few letters, added a few letters, and now they ISIS.
Okay, fuck it, we'll run with that. I like that. Fuck it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They run it like a little cell where they about to go do some shit. Mm-hmm. And then the lady's like, yo, I told them. They chose not to listen to me. I called the authorities.
Yeah.
Like, how do they take you serious?
But this is funny when you say that. This is some shit, right? Because they don't even take the international spying community serious because they get those tips.
Oh, like from Interpol and all this.
Yeah, you always hear, they had U.S. had gotten warning that the attack on 9/11 was going to happen weeks prior, and I'm like, what you mean they got the warning weeks prior?
Where you hear that from? One of your conspiracy shits?
Yeah, dude, go check it out, man. It's go on YouTube. Google. You'll hear government talking, saying, "Yo, it'd be either Interpol, MI6." Somebody from the international community they'll get the warnings and they'll be saying, listen, you might want to look out for so-and-so, you might want to look out for this, or you might want to pay this attention. And then it just goes on ignored. And then when shit pops off, they'd be like, oh, well, word is that they had gotten warnings about this happening prior to it.
So I guess you just don't
if not taking the international spying community seriously,
fuck it, let them run.
Agnes, no, she crazy.
Okay, well, I guess I won't play no.
But I'm gonna go Agnes tomorrow because she makes the best apple pies. I'm gonna go over to Agnes, eat some apple pies, drink some tea while she tells me who's next door.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true because she might warn you and stuff. Whatever. Like I don't know, they might be blowing to the neighborhood. So we're planning a family trip. What day you think that might be? Saturday? All right, we out of town on a Friday. Okay. All right, man. Next thing, man. Let's get to some technology aspect and shit. So there's a rapper chick in Louisiana, right? She said she wasn't feeling too well. She wasn't feeling too hot. This happened in April.
It's April, okay.
This happened in April and stuff, whatever, right? But then, I want to say Uber and Lyft, they realized a lot of things like this has been happening recently, so they've been shutting it down. So the rapper chick and stuff, whatever, she wanted to take her son to school. She said she wasn't feeling too hot.
Right.
And she ordered an Uber for her kid.
Yes.
and took the kid. So the Uber didn't take the kid to school, took the kid to the police station. Because the Uber's looking like, yo, you have to be over 18 or at least a specific age
Right.
to get into the Uber and stuff to rideshare. Because I can kidnap you.
Yeah.
And your parents won't be none the wiser if you made it to your location and stuff, whatever, right? So
Right,
he took
makes
the kid
sense.
to the police station and stuff, whatever. But Lyft and Uber has been getting a lot of these issues and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
These kind of calls and stuff, whatever. So my question to you and stuff is, would you order a rideshare service for your child if you weren't feeling hot? Because your son is the younger one.
Yeah.
So he might not be of age and stuff like that. Whatever. He's about his wits.
Right.
But and you give him a cell phone and stuff like that. But would you still order him a rideshare service?
I would think it would have to be like a dire situation when I would even consider it. And
What do you consider dire?
like, he's got to definitely be somewhere, and there's no other choice. Like, he can't use his bus to get there. Nobody can drop him that I personally know. I can't personally drop him. And at this point, Uber is the only, like, it's the last resort.
So you're nowhere around.
I'm nowhere around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, because like with this chick, I'm like, if you're that sick, get in the Uber with him,
Oh,
drop
yeah,
him off, and have the Uber just take you right back to the house.
Easily.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And now that you mention it, there's actually been one time where my son was going to be late to school, and we did exactly that. We took the Uber together to school.
Yeah.
I told the Uber driver, I said, listen, if you want to catch this return fare, don't move anywhere, because as soon as I go inside with him, I'm gonna hit Uber right away to get my ride back.
Right.
So he just stuck around and he just wait for that, for him to get the page on the phone, and then that was it. I jumped back into his ride, and then we was off again.
So let me ask you this: you think chaperones are still needed in today's times? Because I mean, like we said, your son has a cell phone. Like there's other kids and stuff with cell phones. There's kids younger than your son has cell phones.
Yeah.
Right. And if their parents are uncomfortable or unsafe and everything, or doesn't feel too 100, they might FaceTime. Like, so let's say hypothetically, you send your son and stuff with the Uber.
Right.
Be
and
like,
then we
hey,
just be on FaceTime all
the
the way.
whole time.
The whole way?
The whole way.
Yeah.
You on FaceTime the whole way and stuff, whatever, right? You think chaperones are still needed today?
Yeah, you know what? Probably not. If you can have that lines of communication,
Technology, baby.
and I would assume with your child being that young, with him having a cell phone, you might have some sort of tracking service with the cell phone,
Right.
right? So as long as that phone is on, and I think probably maybe even if it's off, it still might be able to be pinged by something.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a way where you can be constantly in communication with them. Plus, if you've taught your kid the due diligence that if you weren't there when they got inside the Uber, if you taught them the due diligence to make sure it's the car that it says it is, the license plate matches, right? Then Uber's got that car on file, right? And they can track it through their software or whatever. So yeah, you might be at a point where you can just say sigh of relief, breathe a little bit easier, knowing that these things are in place. Now keep in mind that don't stop anybody from being crazy.
Facts.
You understand? So you still run a certain amount of risk.
Okay, so be an asshole. Be me being the asshole that I am. If you were single, how would you send your date home? Uber? Regular Uber?
Yeah.
Uber X? Or Uber Pool? Or it depends on how good the goods are.
It's gonna be dependent on how good she look. you might send her the Uber Pool,
and she might get scooped up by another dude.
And Papi Chulo might be on the roof.
Oh shit, my nigga. and you just shit the bed because you pay for the ride.
Yeah.
For a new dude to scoop her the potential.
Dude, you don't even know. She probably might not even end up where she going. Papi Chulo might be, hey, I was just on my way to do some salsa dancing at the club. Would you like to just... And you pay for the ride to go to the salsa club? Nah, bro.
Yo, I did... No, because the first time I was with the boy, Ben D, right?
Yeah,
Ben
yeah.
Dillinger.
Yeah.
We're with him and stuff, whatever. Like, what was it? The last year, the year before and stuff, whatever. And he's like, yo, we'll do the Uber pool and stuff, whatever, back to your spot, whatever, right? I'm like, I never did this shit before, whatever. I heard you get like some randoms in there. But we were in there with our own random convo. Same shit we talk about
Right,
here.
yeah.
We were in the convo and stuff.
kicking
And then,
it, yeah.
people just like, try to be interested into our convo any damn way, right? Because we talked the whole time and stuff and just vibe and met the peoples and stuff, whatever, right? And I was like, yo, would you feel comfortable sending your girl home like in one of these pools?
I'd have just
was
told
like,
you, if she
yeah.
fire, no.
Shit. So, okay. So we talking about fire. We talking about like a 8, 9 out of 10?
We're talking about,
So if she a 7.5, you can send her in the pool?
7.5, you might consider the pool. You might consider the pool. You might consider the pool at that point.
Shit. So you lose
But
your...
anything less than, I don't think you should do anything less than the pool. There should be, a door-to-door service. She came to chill with you. She hooked up. There should be a door-to-door service. I ain't letting no Uber drop her off at no close to location, and then she gotta walk her way home at night or at day or whatever time it is. You know what I mean? Listen, you get to your door. I'm making sure you get to your door safe.
Got it.
Just don't make sure Papi Chulo's coming to the door with you.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Technology and stuff is a hell of a thing now, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, shit, you can do all that. Like, look, we just cut out with just with that one piece and stuff, whatever. It kind of changed, I want to say, the parental game.
Yeah.
With the FaceTime and everything and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the communication stuff. To like your driving game and stuff, whatever now, right? With your whole, I want to say that the taxi service system has always been there, but now this is on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
With the Uber situation and stuff, whatever. And then like Elon Musk earlier this week when he said he wants to merge human brains and stuff with AIs. So what's it called? Neuralink,
okay.
Neuralink, right? Test trials and stuff, whatever, are going on next year on humans. Are you signing up?
Well, first of all, they have to drill about a certain amount of inches into your head.
But people
implant.
But if you have a tumor and stuff, whatever,
Yeah.
they cut part of your skull and stuff to get into your brain tumor.
That's a life and death situation. I might have to try and spare my life. Yeah, drill into my head. For the mere convenience to try and control my damn phone, my house, that by blinking my eyes and thinking shit. Nah, I'm alright. Cool. Miss me with that shit.
Miss me with it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Like I thought about it and stuff, and I was looking at it, and I was like, and I was like,
see, because
I was like, wait, hold on. But I want, if I have an ability to like walk past the ATM machine and I can hack that bitch and just have the money to start shooting out of it.
Yeah.
And I can like look up like, some Kama Sutra techniques if I'm gonna go check a chick and get these these moves and techniques mapped out.
Yeah.
Sign me the fuck up, man. I'm all right.
No, see, you know how I'd see you signing up?
How?
If you had one of those Bluetooth vibrating panty apps.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, you could just think in vibrator panty. Yeah, I see that.
Oh hell yeah.
I see that all over your face.
Oh hell yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Even if I'm somewhere and stuff like that, I can close my eyes and stream like anime or movies and shit, whatever, when I'm just sitting down with my eyes closed.
Sign you up?
Sign me up.
It'd be interesting. Did they say what they would be able to achieve through this Neuralink?
They said with the whole Artificial Intelligence Act and stuff in there, whatever, like most of the things and stuff is access into the web. So you can access the web and stuff, whatever. So now basically your brain is its own web browser. So I can only imagine a conversation and stuff with a person like that and stuff is like fire. It has to be. You can't have a shit convo unless if your Wi-Fi connection sucks.
Your Wi-Fi shut down.
Yeah, if your Wi-Fi shut down,
You
stuff
ain't pay your
whatever.
bill.
Yeah, you might be all basic and shit like that from that. But once your shit's up and running,
Hold on, baby. Let me run to Tim Hortons real quick.
yeah, you gotta catch up with her. But other than that, you're smooth. See, I want to say I've been afraid of stuff like this since I watched an anime called Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
And Ghost in the Shell and stuff whatever from like way back when. It's always been like this and stuff whatever. And they moved to society from like, I guess from these trial levels to everybody and their granny was doing it. And it was a hacker that came in the game.
Yeah.
And he committed a murder and he hacked everybody's eyes and brains.
Okay.
The only person that actually seen his face
Yeah.
was a homeless man who couldn't afford the surgery.
The surgery, right.
So I'm looking at him like, yo, Doc, I'm like, there's gonna be a few people. It's kind of like that. The Google glasses.
Yeah.
Remember the only reason why the Google glasses didn't take off because you couldn't watch porn on it. I shit you not. I bet you if you could watch porn on it and stuff, whatever. I bet you how many more people would have had that shit on deck.
It would have did to TV what VHS did to beta.
Been on God. I put dead ass serious and stuff with it because I'm pretty sure and stuff because it's kind of like I was watching Robot Chicken one time and the funny thing and stuff with it. The guy's like. He pulled off the thing. He's like, "This is a female robot, whatever." She's like, "Can clean the house, do this, cook chores, all this, whatever." And there's one asshole raised their hand in the meeting. Can you fuck it? And the guy's like, "No, but it can do so much more." So you can't fuck it? They're like, "No." Everybody walked out the room.
Everybody disappeared.
Everybody walked out the room and stuff with her. So I'm like, look, what's that movie? Ex Machina.
Yes.
Ex Machina.
Yeah.
The guy had the intelligence to build 2 AIs, artificial intelligence, whatever, right?
Yeah.
What do you do with the other one, with the Asian one?
Yeah, you would have banged the shit out of it.
No further questions, defense versus case. That's what I'm saying.
So I don't understand how come they couldn't get porn to run through the Google glasses?
No, porn, the Google didn't want to do that and stuff. Because if you look, but like this, if you type in big T-I, it might, in Google you might see big tires or some shit like that, some basic shit.
Yeah.
We put big T-I-T-T, they go blank. They're like, he's going to ask for titties, and we're not going to really support that, but we're still going to let him find these access to see big titties.
Which is weird because if you ain't got your if you ain't got the filter on your Google search, you gonna see big titties pop up on your screen.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, why y'all being haters for whatever? Just let it run, man. Let porn be free to the ones who can afford it and older. Because I mean, are you really gonna buy your son Google glasses if you know it can do this capability? No.
Shit, I ain't buying my son Google glasses in the first place. This is gonna be expensive, man. I mean, like the ultra rich are gonna be watching porn for a bit.
What?
But that's funny. I never really thought of it that way. Just the other day, I was thinking of what happened to Google Glass? It was just like it looked like it was gonna be the next big thing. I know. I'm telling you, baby. I've seen a lot of
just become the king of perverts. That don't mean I'm talking shit. I'm telling you.
I've seen a lot of third-party manufacturers creating like these internet glasses where it has a little camera at the side and they'll shoot something on the glass lens itself, right? But
and you can probably watch porn on that. Those things will probably take off. I'm telling you, baby. You go to your X Hub. Me, I'm gonna get the porn hub on bookmark. Just in case. Because
have you watched VR porn?
It looked kind of intense. I think I need some goggles for it. Because here's what happened. One day, I'm an internet pirate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm downloading some other stuff. And when I see some other things on there, I'm laughing. I'm looking like, okay. And I see, like, in the torrent portal and stuff, whatever, I'm like, what? VR? I click it.
Yeah.
So when I click it and stuff, whatever, they give you, like, a thumbnail of what the videos or the movies and stuff will look like.
Right.
And I'm looking at it and stuff, I'm like, that looks too intense to watch on regular TV, whatever, right? But I get it for, like, goggles, like, for, like, the VR experience, like, over the eye.
Yeah.
You see best of both worlds and stuff like that and everything. So I'm like, if you have a headset on, all that type of stuff, whatever, go nuts. I'm going to just pray for whosoever and stuff because I feel like you're going to make a mess of the place as a man.
You're going to make a mess of the place?
You're going to skeet from the windows to the wall because it looked intense. Look, you ever play those VR games?
Yeah.
I went on a VR roller coaster and stuff one time, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I almost felt like I almost shit myself. And then I played a horror game and I felt like it was too graphic for my liking. So I'm like, this movie now, whatever, you have like, you're getting all this experience with titties jumping in your face, or you look down, she giving you, well, they probably all racist, but they probably only got white dicks on there.
Probably. So you look down, you
be like, this is not real. It's a Caucasian cock.
You did got vitiligo or whatever they call it.
The vitiligo, you know what I mean? Like, you look down, she's going down, you're like, Caucasian cock, it's not me. Okay. It fools, jokes on you guys. Take off the headset.
Right.
If they had the black one on there and stuff, would be like, oh shit. My shit look a little different, but that's the lighting in here. But I'm like, I think that those are the things that kind of hindered it to take off, though. The goggles and the glasses and everything.
Nah, you might be right, man.
Because it's been out for years. It's been years, though.
Yeah.
It's been years, probably at least a solid 4 years.
Yeah.
At least a solid 4 years with it. From like 2000 and like 2013, 14 time.
Well, because even on the hub, it's got its own category.
VR.
Yeah.
See? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's there now, man. All right, so I know last week I done blew your mind and fucked your head up and stuff when it came to the whole Storm Area 51 thing. And I guess it was kind of new and mediocre to you then. But I'm pretty sure you're well educated because I tagged.
I'm educated to the max now, man.
I tagged you into some shit. I tagged you into some shit that when I seen it hit the news, I was like, yo, smooth.
Listen, first and foremost, I want to say out to peace to all the clouds out there who are willing to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. Y'all my heroes, man. Y'all my heroes.
What about the Naruto runners, man?
Naruto runners, yeah, man.
What, they gonna weave through the bullets?
They gonna weave through the bullets. Even they gonna move faster than bullets, as far as I know. That's the plan.
Yeah. So now, with the whole Storm Area 51 popping off and stuff, whatever. Why do you think it's important to Storm Area 51?
Because we ain't gonna get no information any other way.
Yeah, because I agree.
Think about it.
Time.
Look how long they've been discussing UFO disclosures.
Decades, man.
They're gonna follow. We're gonna disclose some things to the public. Then when they disclose some stuff to the public, it was like a lot of shit was redacted. Weather balloons. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, you only telling the stuff we already know from the conspiracy people.
Facts. Yeah, man. I think they shortchanged people too long with bullshit.
Yeah.
So that's why, and the same thing with the dude was saying, like the organizer for the whole Facebook event.
Right.
He said he watched a Joe Rogan podcast.
Okay.
Recently, salute to Joe. And the guy who used to work for Area 51, kind of like the whistleblower for there.
Right.
He just kind of gave some information and stuff like, yo, the shit they're trying to keep from you and everything, it's real massive. And they're not trying to disclose nothing to the peoples and stuff, whatever. But he's like, when you look at it now, it's been decades and decades and stuff, whatever, from like Roswell.
Right. Yeah.
Roswell was like in the 1950s.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even when some Area 51 started popping off and everything, you had the 60s to say something, the 70s to say something, 80s, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s. We're approaching 2020, and you still ain't saying nothing to the peoples and stuff. And those people and stuff from, like, say if you were born in that Roswell time, you're more likely you're probably still alive today. Don't you want answers? But the government's still not giving you answers, but they're taking your tax money and stuff for fun.
Well, it's funny that you mention it because one of the podcasts that I listened to, they're saying, a lot of the quotation truthers are saying this is really the last chance for the whole Roswell stuff. Mm-hmm. This is really like the last chance because a lot of those people, they're dying out now. You know what I mean? So those who've been holding the secrets for so long, you got a few of them confessing on their deathbed because they don't want to die with it.
Yo, would you take a confession on deathbed legit though? If you witness somebody? Like, think about the lady and stuff, whatever. I think there's a lady recently. She was saying about some rape case and stuff. Oh, Emmett Till, my bad.
Right.
For Emmett Till. The lady's like, yo, no. She's like, she about to die. She's like, he didn't whistle at me.
Yeah.
I was fucked up. And then she flatlined, she died.
Yeah.
So it proved that Emmett Till died for nothing.
Right.
And then I think there was an FBI agent and stuff where they were like, we fucked up Bob Marley, we poisoned him and stuff, whatever. And then he died. Like, will you take the confession legit?
Well, for me, it would have to depend on the person. If I know this person throughout this lifetime to be like a stand-up, honest individual, because that's the type of person that will keep a confession for that long.
I'm gonna fuck all y'all up when I'm on my deathbed. Then
You
I'm gonna
gonna
fuck all y'all.
fuck us up?
I'm gonna just lay there and stuff right before I feel like it's time for me to go, and be
Yeah.
like, I can never make it back home to my planet Thundera. Flatline. You'd be like, oh, this nigga was different. We knew he was an alien.
Yeah, but we know you full. We know you full of shits, man. So we don't believe you anyway. This nigga, what's wrong with him? Even in his death, he trying to pull something.
Hell yeah, and put on the tombstone. I'll be right back, man. Yeah. But yeah, they've been hiding a lot of things. They've been hiding a lot of things and stuff. And you're right. Those people and stuff who was alive then, the confessions might come out and they start to roll out and everything and stuff. But I look at it and stuff as that, to be honest, I want them, like, if the whole Naruto runners, rock doors, and like there's more waves added, fuck it.
Yeah.
They're like 5 million people saying they're going to this for show now.
Okay, so now.
And last week it was under 500,000.
Okay, so now think about this. If damn near 5 million people are signing up to Storm, shouldn't that tell your government something that people want to know?
No.
And that, hey, maybe you shouldn't be hiding stuff from 5 million people?
It's true.
And if you're hiding stuff from 5 million, what the hell are you hiding? Like I said, it'd be different if you put out the reports and the reports were straightforward, but there's a lot of what are you redacting?
Yeah. I think it's some stuff there. Me personally, I don't know. I said, that's why I said, see, I'm in the anime world. I feel like if they had Dragon Balls there, you can get a wish from something and stuff, whatever.
Right.
Oh, I'll cut past all them niggas to make sure I get a wish. I squeeze off a wish, whatever. Cause I see one meme. I seen one meme from like an anime thing I follow. They said, "What if you went into Area 51 and you found Dragon Balls, a Death Note? They have this thing called a Philosopher's Stone. You have some powers to do anything and stuff, whatever.
Right.
Or the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
Which one are you taking?" I was like,
what if they got the Ark down there?
"Woo." They might have.
But you know
shit.
what?
That's what I'm saying.
But you know, I hear another place is like that where they got stuff in like
The Vatican.
the Vatican and the Smithsonian. They say they got some secret rooms in the Smithsonian that they just cut shit off to, and you ain't never see shit again.
I heard this rumor. I don't know, hashtag Illuminati, some type of thing. But I heard that the Mona Lisa that you look at and stuff that are in France.
Right.
I heard that's a copy.
That's a copy.
And I heard the real one is sitting underneath the Vatican. And the Vatican votes and stuff like that, whatever.
See, and you think about that, right? Because this is the Vatican. This is supposed to be all about
Holiness,
truthfulness. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
And then why your church got a underground vault?
I don't know, man.
Locking shit away. You know what I mean?
And they got and then there's probably some high tech shit like some eye scanners, like some Total Recall thing to get in and stuff, whatever.
Well, if we can take
voice recognition.
Well, if we can take anything from Dan Brown's what was the movie?
Da Vinci Code.
The Da Vinci. If we take anything from the Da Vinci Code, that shit look ultra high security.
Exactly, man.
But I hear the Smithsonian's just like that. They've been carting away giant bones for the last century and hiding them in the Smithsonian. So we ain't see the giants that roam the earth.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like these.
Let us know, man. Come on, man. Let's free the shit up, man.
Free up.
Let Kyle the alien come out and say a few words to the people so we know it's good.
You think? I don't know. What kind of alien you think? What kind of? Even if they got an alien corpse, what kind of alien you think you might draw up in your head? Because the typical thing, with the little short guy with the great body and the big eyes and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's some humanoids out there.
I that's what I feel. I feel they give us that image to kind of throw us off and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think. Like they give us that image to say, oh, this is what an alien looks like. So when you out there, you're automatically looking for that specific type to be an alien. But really, they could just look like me and you.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? And
Or
we
even like
we might have been staring at aliens all this time and don't know it.
What's the other thing? The what is it? Invasion of Body Snatchers? Would they look like just like parasite worms?
Right.
And they just go into the body and just kind of take over the host.
Yeah.
That shit could be possible.
Oh, 100%.
That shit could be possible. Technology, man. Like, yo, well, alien technology was different level of technology and stuff, whatever. I don't know. They could be responsible for a lot of technology and stuff here, right? Because remember, they leak out certain things and stuff at a specific time.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And if you think about when we look at technology and then we think about the military is at least 20 to 10, they say 10 to 20 years advanced over the general population. So for instance,
the military had internet before we did. Cell phones before we did. Yeah.
The highway itself was created for the military. Right. A whole lot of shit that, it just filters down to us after. I don't know, man. It's the Area 51. There'll probably be some banging parties going on and we don't even know, man.
What kind of party are you talking about?
What you mean, what kind of parties are we talking about, man? Listen, all them private jets that fly in there and they're undetected, what are they going there for, man? They just going to just have regular conversations with the aliens? It's been over 50 years.
Yeah.
How much more conversations do you need to have? Now you probably just going, hey.
Just give them the update on the regular world. So they dry snitching to aliens now. That's fucked up. Yo, this Area 51 thing, it's big. It's big now. Let me just say that.
Bigger than big.
It's right? Yeah.
And there's a few bases. They're focusing on Area 51, but
they raid one base at a time?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, so those bases. Okay, let's put this in perspective because our audience may have heard about Area 51, may have known about it, but there's a lot of secret bases worldwide.
Yeah.
Ones that we don't even know about.
Right.
And there's a subterranean city that we don't know about. We may have heard about it, but we'll never see it. It is just top level military, high level ranking shit.
Right.
And these subterranean bases, they go for miles underneath the ground. And they connect places like Area 51 to,
wherever the hell.
Area 66.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's some, you look at some maps and, you just see like a whole bunch of greenery and think it's just a whole bunch of greenery.
Well, I mean, look at the bunkers and stuff, whatever, like those old missile silo bunkers. Like Kansas and everything.
Yeah.
Those things stretch for miles and miles way beneath, and they're not that far down.
Right.
But then I'm like, those things have some tunnels. So,
what? If you're having a little, a little hard time conceptualizing this, how many of our audiences out there watch Stranger Things? And this is funny because I just got hip.
I still ain't watched that shit yet.
I just got hip to it, right? And in the first episode, there's this area, and it seems to be farmland, right? And some rancher or some whatever dude used to own, but now it's fenced off and shit. So you can't go over there. It's you trespassing on private property and stuff like that.
Right.
Come to see one episode where these kids is looking for their friend, and one dude climbs a tree, and all he can see is these military trucks going into this so-called farmland or whatever. So-called. So these are things that are just off the map, and I kid you not, there's tons of places that are off the map that we don't know about.
So but the government, they have their hands on a lot of things, man. And they'll put their hands on a lot of things and stuff for their need be. Like your face app thing, man.
Oh,
Where everybody and their granny going old, man.
listen.
Why are people in a rush to try and figure out how fuck they gonna be, how they might possibly look?
You know the funny shit about that? Wasn't it 2 to 3 months ago? They was having everybody baby eyes. They were babying everybody.
Yeah. It was during like right before the playoffs.
Yeah.
In the playoffs time and stuff when they're making baby Shaq, baby Stephen A. Smith.
Right. In a matter of a few months, they went from toddler to fucking
grandpa.
Yeah.
In between, then they didn't give two shits, whatever. Like, are we? I don't know. With these filter games and stuff, we're going too wild with these filters and stuff. Whatever. Well, let me say this: the Face App peoples, they're a Russian company.
Yeah.
You know how Americans feel about Russians and their identities because with the alleged fake news or alleged Russia, had hands in the votes.
The hacking.
So now, but to sign up for the app, you got to submit some information about yourself before you can access the app. And then there you go. They have your information to do whatever the fuck they want.
But I feel like I don't know if it's because it's a Russian company that someone actually said, we're going to take the time and go through the terms and see what's in the terms. But I'm thinking, there's a lot of apps that are like that with similar terms.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Because think about it. Most people and stuff, their main concern is like, if you tell me we're somewhere and stuff, we download this app. And I'm like, all right. Boom. Did you download it yet? I'm like, it's downloading now. Is it done? Yeah. All right. Open up the thing. All right. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm in it.
Yeah.
You didn't read shit.
You didn't read shit.
You didn't read shit.
And then think about that. How long have you been signing for shit that you ain't read?
Tons. I did an update to my PlayStation and stuff, whatever. They asked me if I read that shit. I think it was like 8 pages long. I'm like, what? Yes.
When you buy a piece of software, you don't own it. Did you know that? You're licensing it. That's it. They can come and take that shit from you anytime they want.
The software, but not the hardware.
Yeah, because you don't own it. You're all you're doing is licensing it.
Well, that's why every year you pay for the renewal of like a McAfee, the virus protection and all that type of stuff. Yeah, they renew it.
That's insane, man. But I'm wondering to myself, why is it called the Face app? Is it can you do anything else other than make yourself damn old or?
Yeah. So apparently you can do baby thing on there too.
You can do baby thing.
Then you got the other basic Betty stuff, whatever, with the Valencias and all that type of stuff. Spruce and clean up some images and some face things. Right. So people love that anyway because I guess this app was kind of to hone in, and they can do like bootleg Snapchat filters as well, right? Because some of the Snapchat filters you can take the photo, but then you can probably just throw it into your Instagram and stuff, whatever, and they did the same concept and stuff as well, whatever. Right. So I mean, it's there. Like I said, I feel we're getting too wild with these filters and stuff, whatever, because like some of these chicks and stuff in their filters, whatever, they can go making the chick look like a tree monster, like I said, to baby Groot. And like one change of like a filter, and like chicks airbrush their photos. I remember a girl and stuff, whatever. I took a photo, and she went to go clean that shit up, whatever. I'm like, who's you doing? She's like, just send me the photo. Yeah. She's like, no, don't you want me to just touch it up? For what? I'm the same OG, man. Like, yo.
You see, I'll tell you what I'll be doing with my photos.
Oh shit, Mr. Photo Ho.
Mr. Photo Ho over there. I'll go in and I'll color correct some things. You know what I mean?
Color correct.
Make some, make it vibrant, make some colors pop, this, that, and the third. I'm not in there trying to make my face smooth, remove any, unwanted marks and shit like that. But it's funny that you mention it because, I mean, you scroll through IG or, Facebook and you always see an advertisement for some app. Man, the last one I seen, dude had his shirt off and he like click and gave himself some six pack.
I seen that shit. And I was like, yo. and he probably just sent off to a chick. But then he's catfishing a chick
But
though.
that's what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying.
Though.
So I seen a video and stuff with a guy. He had a phone, whatever, right? I don't know if I find it somewhere on IG. I'm looking at it, and the guy's looking on the phone. And when he's looking at the phone and stuff, he's there dying, laughing, flipping through like 3 photos of the chick. Then he holds up the phone by the girl's face, and it looked nothing like her.
Yeah.
So I was like, the only way you know it's slightly her, because her hair was cut short. So she had like a little low cut.
Right.
And then so you see the low cut photo and stuff, whatever, but the girl's like a model in this. And then he like, and I was like, yo, they're catfishing out here because of, like these apps, man. These apps and these filters. You don't need to touch up no photo and everything like that. I don't want to be catfish, so I ain't gonna do it to nobody.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to
And then
catfish nobody out there.
You know what always kills me? It'd be some of them whole quote chicks and stuff, whatever. Like hashtag no filter. Really, boo?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
We can't see the foundation and stuff, whatever. My iPhone can still pick up all the damn nonsense that you calling there's no makeup on there. You woke up like that? Nah. Negative. Miss me with that shit.
It's interesting on the level of
The future?
the level of technology, where technology is. Because if you think about it, right, like even some of the Snapchat filters, where the camera is mapping your face, so depending on your facial expressions, you might get something like you stick out your tongue, you get the dog tongue,
Yeah.
right?
And that would always kill me too, because when I see the chick stuff with the, with the dog ears and the tongue and everything, I was like, is it wrong to call them a bitch then? Because a female dog is not but a bitch, is it not?
Yes, it is.
And then so if it's
is.
a woman, i.e. female, with the ears and the tongue, is that not a bitch? No, bitch.
That's the bitch filter.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue. My bad. Go ahead. Continue.
So you're thinking to yourself, wow, it's literally not, your camera's not looking at you no more. Your camera's mapping you. Right? So if your camera's mapping you and it's able to do all these things with your face, what is it doing, or what is it sending that you don't know? You know what I mean? Like, okay, for instance,
The iPhone.
the iPhone.
The iPhone X.
The
whatever.
iPhone X.
Come on, baby. Look at it. The face locking. Unlock the phone.
Unlock your phone with your face.
Yeah.
Right? There's eye tracking software out there where
Yeah, they have it in my hospital.
they have it in your hospital.
Yeah, for some of the patients and stuff, whatever, who can't use hands to click mouses and everything.
Right,
stuff, whatever.
right.
I used it, whatever. It's crazy. I think like the lower end or the older versions of those things.
Yeah.
I think they said it costs like 15 to 20 racks, and the newer versions are probably they cost more than a car. You just look at the app. So if you're looking at the desktop, whatever, you stare at it long enough, it'll double click and open up that application or that program.
Right. Okay.
So like, and if you're typing out whatever, you'll stare down at the one area where they have the keyboard thing, and it'll pop up on the screen, and you just follow with your eyes. So if you want to type out your name like MARV, it picks up. It follows your eyes. Technology, baby.
See now, imagine that, man. You'd imagine you watching porn. You get to something really good, and your eyes wide open. You
But what if you get caught off?
the next minute you get Viagra ass.
Well, yeah, I guess if it's connected to the TV and everything, like in the whole smart TV realm and all that type of stuff, whatever. Yeah. Because, I mean, like, it'll be fucked up and stuff, but if you're staring at the wrong part, whatever, because, like, there's different, porns when they change the positions.
Right.
And then they show you the chick moaning and everything like that, whatever. They show you a dating app on a girl that possibly might look like her in a dating app. You might be like, I'm all with it. Sign me up, whatever, when I finish.
Yeah.
Right? But then what if they hit you off with the part where, like, they zoom in on the genitals and everything?
Yeah.
And then you're looking like, what the hell? And then because your face is kind of locked in on that portion, whatever, they're like, penis enhancement pills. Just throw you off. Or I might say Brazilian wax, because every chick and stuff, whatever, is like smooth and everything.
Yeah.
Something like that, whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of when it comes to these ads that might pop up and stuff, whatever, connected to the net.
It's getting there, man. It's getting there, man. As I say, it reminds me of Minority Report, man. When he walked, I don't know if it was the mall or whatever he walked in, and the wall started calling his name and shit. Oh, good day.
Yeah.
And advertisements was just like popping up on the on the walls and stuff
For
like
him,
that.
yeah.
Hey, Mr. So and so, you know what I mean? And then like all this from just scanning his eye pupils.
Yikes.
And you gotta think that's where it's going to.
It is.
It's a
that's a valid, but it's a valid point though. It's a valid thing.
Personalized ads, which are really personalized. It's ultra focused. You know what I mean? They know your name.
Well, because it's gonna be connected to you, like you're logged in and stuff, whatever, right?
Yes.
It's just like if you sign up for whatever, say you sign up for YouTube or something like that now, whatever, right?
Right.
9 out of 10, most of the other ads that might pop up like into the deeper like premium YouTube and stuff, whatever, they'll say, "Hey Marv, you tried this service or you signed up for YouTube Music?
Right.
Why not sign up for YouTube TV?
Right.
Whatever, right?
Right.
And it's personalized to you, and you'd be like, y'all already taking like $10 from me. Yeah, fuck it, take some more from me and stuff. But I don't really watch TV like that.
Yeah,
anyway.
but you gave me a nice greeting.
Yeah. You'd be like, it's for me. It's personalized.
Yeah.
I remember Cat Williams said and stuff in one of the stand-ups and stuff. He's like, it was him. He's like, he's watching one of the campaign commercials, and they're like, "Do you have a headache right now?" He's like, "It's 2:00 in the morning." He's like, "Well, yes, I do." He's like, "Are you concerned about your family?" "Well, yes, I am. I love my family." And that's what I'm saying. Things start to feel personalized to you.
Right.
You're more likely to do things or be obligated to kind of fall forward and stuff to it. So that's how they'll get your ass. Minority Report, baby.
I'm telling you, man. I would look up, just for production purposes, I may look up a piece of software on, let's say, Google, right?
Right.
After I've looked up that piece of software on Google, and maybe, let's say, 2 to 3 hours later, I'm back on my phone and I'm going through my socials just to do the check, I will get ads that are geared to whatever I looked up on Google.
They do that a lot of times, though. I realize that. I always think my phone's listening and stuff, whatever, because
your phone is listening, bro.
I be talking for some bullshit, and then be like, I wouldn't mind trying to doing a backflip and stuff, but only on a trampoline. Then you see Sky Zone pop up on your phone. You be like, what the fuck? You throw your
Is it
phone
reading
up
my mind?
Yeah.
It's listening to you.
Yeah,
That's what it's doing.
I was like, oh shit. Let me shut my pie hole when it comes to this thing and stuff. But that's why I don't try to be on my phone like that, right? I be kind of scared and stuff. But I see people love their phone and stuff, whatever. I asked a chick one day and stuff, whatever. I'm like, would you rather give a guy sex or would you rather give a guy the passcode to your phone? And she looked at me and stuff, whatever. She's like, sex is like air. The body needs sex. So I was like, yo, what are you hiding in your phone, boo? And she's like, my business. That's why I got a passcode on it. I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's why she got a passcode.
Yeah.
And it's funny because people think they so secure with their passcode.
Yeah, nah. Remember the one dude was like the hacker people were hacking like celebrities' phones for fun,
bro,
just to catch like the nudies and everything like that.
Listen, man, I don't mean to scare anybody in Podical land, but listen to this, Marv. When my wifey had her birthday earlier in January, right? One of her friends that was with her came up from he had a cousin that came up from holidays, so everybody was at the birthday party and stuff like that. And well, it wasn't really a birthday party. We all went to eat. I think it was the Iron Chef, some restaurant where they cook up the shit in front of you.
Tempayaki.
Yeah, to give you the
Japanese
the onion volcano.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
And we got to talking, and he's into securities, right? And he was in the military. So I think he just recently, well, not I wouldn't say recently, but a few years had passed where he had retired from the military. So now he was actually working for some security companies,
Right.
And their focus was, I think, a lot of government and stuff like that. Their contracts was with, and he had flat out and told me, he said, "Listen, man, that Google shit, what's it, that the one you get for your homes and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
Google Chrome, Google Home.
Google Home, those little speakers with that shit in it." But he said, "Nah, bro. Try not to get any of that shit."
Really?
Yeah, because he was like, "Listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up. These things they're listening to you."
I see. Okay, the fucked up thing too is somebody told me that you get one of those things, and so let's say you in my house, I got one. You come through, you and your woman in my living room and everything like that, whatever.
Right.
Since I'm the main voice,
Yeah.
This is what I heard. Since I'm the main voice, it'll do actions and features to my voice.
To your voice,
But
right.
it'll listen to everything else.
Yes.
So if I'm like, oh, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go pick up the pizza, and y'all talking reckless about me, like, yeah, then Marv ain't shit, da-da-da, his midget ass or whatever.
Yeah.
It's recording all of this.
All of it.
So that I could be like, Google playback conversation I was said when I went to go pick up pizza and everything. I'm like, oh, is that how, that's how you feel, Smooth? That's how y'all feel?
Well, think about it. In order for it to get your command, it has to be, the mic has to be on.
Facts.
So it's constantly listening for that algorithm that may be your voice, right?
Right.
But while it's constantly listening for the algorithm that may be your voice, it's picking up everything else.
Yo, Black Friday, this past Black Friday and stuff, whatever, last year, 2018.
Right.
And Target,
Yeah.
yo, them bitches was going for $25. $25 max.
They're making it to the point where if you go and buy yourself a set of Bluetooth speakers, the technology's in the speakers. If you buy yourself a smart TV, the technology's in the smart TV.
We talking about the one with the camera in there?
With the microphone.
Oh, okay. No. I don't got one of those TVs. I got an LG that don't do the microphone check. Peace.
Listen, man. When you leave here today, right? Just go to Best Buy and just look up those Google speakers, or just not even Google speakers. Look up any type of Bluetooth speaker. Chances are 80% of them have Google Home in it. So you don't even need that physical Google Home device sitting in your living room.
Oh, shit. That's that alien technology, baby.
That's it, man.
We're done like Din.
That shit gonna be in your cars. That shit gonna be all over the place. But hey.
Since the future is now, and regular jerking may be a thing of the past, would you ever get a fleshlight or a male sex toy? Because they got those silicone dolls, they got a whole bunch of things and stuff, whatever. And it's all because of the boom of technology. In Japan, they spend more money on sex toys than they do on baby toys.
Well, I think it was a few years back. Somebody was telling me how they have it's an attachment. Well, it's like the fleshlight, but it's it's an attachment that you can plug into your computer on one end, right?
Okay.
Your girl way over yonder, she has an attachment that she plugs in on her system on her end.
Her dildo.
Yeah. Right. And
I don't know why I did my two fingers with like a dildo.
I don't know why you just did your...
Folks at home, I did two fingers going up was a dildo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought
The
you
dildo was more like jerking it, whatever. I was like, what's that? No, I was hunting for the G spot with my fingers.
I was about to say,
I was hunting for the G spot.
Like you were doing a G spot.
Yeah, I was doing a G spot.
Like you was trying to make it rain in this place.
That right there's the hook for the clit.
Oh, okay,
and then that right there's for the inner ridges and stuff. So then boom.
I noticed the hand motion, but I was thinking,
I was like, dildo. I'm like, that's not a dildo.
That's not dildo.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so she has her shit on her end, you have your shit on your end, and this is how you have virtual sex.
Long distance virtual sex.
Long distance
I'm not
virtual
with
sex.
that bullshit.
I ain't with that bullshit either. But could you just imagine?
Yeah.
Now, this is just the start of it, right? Because what we're saying is now, imagine she's got a VR camera. Because that's the only thing that I think is left for this setup. Because you got the VR glasses,
Right.
right? But what good is the VR glasses if you don't got the VR camera? So they got to some way how invent a VR camera that puts that brings the action to you.
Jeez.
So almost like that episode of Black Mirror,
Which one?
the fighting game.
Oh, come on. Fuck you, man. There you go. With the gamer episode. There you go. I thought that shit was going to die between us. You found a way to resurrect it right back. But technology, that's what I'm saying. Technology.
But that's where it's leading to, right? So can you imagine now? You gonna put your attachment on. You gonna put your goggles on, and then you're just gonna get lost into it. But hey, forget that. What are we talking about?
Flashlight.
No. Musk say we don't even need all of that stuff. We're gonna plug right into our sensories.
Yeah, but I'd be kind of scared though, because I'm saying you plug right into your sensories, and then you say you have like that porno session and stuff that popped off in your mind. When you plug out, like what? You got to change your boxers? Do you wear a condom before you start?
You already gotta change your boxes when you got wet dreams. What are you talking about? It's the same damn thing.
So then it's like you got to throw a rubber on before you start.
Yeah. It's gonna be the same damn thing.
Okay. But you want to buy a flashlight?
Flashlight? I don't know, man. I think I'm still more personal with my hands.
You got a relationship with Paul Molina?
Palmelina and her 5 sisters.
Paul Molina? Yeah, I don't know. I seen one time and stuff, and the dude was funny as hell. The dude said and stuff. He's like, when women buy a vibrator, no one bats an eye.
Right.
But when a brother buys a self-lubricating Fuckatron 3000 with pussy pulsating vibrations and noise and stuff, people look at him like he a pervert, whatever, right? And I was like, that shit sound action packed, but I'm like, hopefully it don't cost that much.
Listen, man. I forgot who was I talking to. The one with it's just the torso with the big ass. So there's nothing, right? It's just the torso, right?
Yeah.
It's got the vagina, it's got the anus, and it's got a big ass, and it's silicone. And
so you can slap cheeks?
You can slap it, yeah.
How much is that? I'm asking for a friend.
You're
Asking for a friend. Well, just, inquiring minds want to know. Might have to Google some things after this.
Google, man. Listen, dude was going to town on the preview. And I was looking at it and I was like, damn, it do look like some real action happening.
Yo! Asking for a friend, though. I think that seemed like a good investment.
But, so forget about the fleshlights. What about, like, the real dolls?
Yeah, the one that was popping off the other day with the titties and everything.
Yeah, like they look.
Those things look heavy though.
They are heavy. But,
they look heavy as shit.
But you're only supposed to put them to sit or put them to lie down. You ain't supposed to be carrying them around.
No, I'm not saying that though. Whatever. But okay, picture this: you're a single dude and stuff, whatever. Like me, I'm solo dolo, whatever. Right. I gotta leave that in the bedroom. So then, therefore, if I do have a real woman come over, it's a battle to lift her ass and bring her ass and hide her somewhere, whatever, right? Or about to say, don't mind her, we'll just do it right next to her. Like yo.
If you're feeling frisky, just squeeze a titty.
Yo. I mean, it's a bootleg threesome, It's a menage what? Or menage a dog.
Listen, this threesome won't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I was like, yo, to lift that thing it's a battle, man.
Okay, so get this. So those real dolls, they've been running for a while now. I mean, it's probably a good 10 years now.
They just kind of perfected the game now.
So yeah, exactly. So now we're talking again. We're going back to technology. Now. Where now they're putting AI in these dolls.
Yeah, they're talking.
Yeah, so they talking.
And they're customized.
They're customized. So it's like, picture Siri meet real doll.
And that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
You understand? Now they're saying people are, those who can't get nobody, who are lonely, they buying these dolls that, can converse with them, keep them company and so forth like that. But there was a dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not too long ago, who ordered a child.
Huh?
They arrested him under the pretense of child pornography.
So he ordered a child doll?
A childlike doll.
What? What? I would, yeah.
So when it was found out, they had arrested him on the pretense.
So he ordered it from the straight place that you order sex dolls from.
Straight place, you know what I mean? And because you can customize them however way you see fit. What you
Right,
want,
because it's your money.
Body type.
Yeah, it's your money.
You know what I mean?
It's your money, whatever you're spending for, whatever.
So and I don't know if the doll actually had reached him before they got wind of it, or maybe it was the manufacturer saying, "Listen."
But can they though?
But this is what I'm
But that's what
trying
I'm saying. It's not really a kid.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is where technology. Now we're looking at the good and
the
bad
bad
side of technology, right?
Jeez.
Because here's this man now living out his fantasy.
To sleeping with a kid. But it's not a kid.
But it's not a kid. So he's probably thinking, yo, I can get away with it. Or probably his argument might be now, hey, this is going to stop me from going out there.
To get real kids.
To get a real kid.
Shit. I'm not against it. I'm not against it now. I'm not against it for that purpose. Like, if he's to use that to say this is to deter him away from that, whatever. Because all right, remember when the sex dolls thing came up early in the year?
Yeah.
The curvy ones and everything, and you're looking now and everything, and one dude, he made a rant, he made a video, he's like, y'all real hoes are gonna get left behind, whatever, because I don't gotta hear no squawking from this one, or ask me to take him out to nowhere, whatever. He's like, just me and her, and he slapped on her ass like, pow! And I'm looking like, he's using it as a replacement for real chicks, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying, I'm like, if this guy is using that kid doll to sleep with real kids,
yeah.
Call me fucked up. Sign him up.
But here's the problem that I have with it. Because at some point, and I mean, unless there's some way of, you can plug in and upload some newer qualities or more conversational pieces to the sex doll. Mm-hmm. At some point, that person is probably going to get bored of the same voice or the same scope of conversation that it can have, because there's only so much that you can have, right? You're not it's not human. You're not interacting with a human, and there's only a certain amount of programming that they've gotten to as far as AI is considered so far. Mm-hmm. And even the high level stuff of AI would not be in these real dolls. It'd be closer to, you know what I mean?
Some little quick command things.
Yeah, a notch above Siri, I would think, right?
Yeah.
So now, if that's the case, at some point now, this person might be bored of this doll and say, listen, I'm going to have to really go find me a real woman.
Oh, so you're saying eventually the guy would be like, he getting enough with this kid? He going to get him a real kid?
That's what I'm saying. And now he's been practicing on this dude.
Oh, fuck. Yikes. Yeah. Well, okay. What if the person orders the kid doll,
right,
and we just put them on a watch list?
Well, I think that's what I think this is how this person got caught, because I think what he was trying to do, the manufacturers was like, okay, this is kind of
different.
This is kind of
everybody wants double D's and big booty trudies. Yeah.
Let me just alert somebody towards this, right?
Civil duty.
Because you gotta. If you gotta
that's
think,
what I'm saying.
Right?
If you think somebody's up to some shit, civil duty.
Because who knows? They might already been up to some shit.
Right.
Right?
He probably been signed up to NAMBLA for the longest.
Okay, right? So now, there's this man doing this civil duty, and this is how this dude got found out and stuff like that. But if the thought is there, the intention is there. What is it from going from a real doll with AI to try and find just a real ass person? That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. But I'm good with my hands, though. I'm good. I'm ambidextrous.
No, I want to get that. I mean, I'm asking for my friend.
With the
cheeks, with the pow. You know, just the half torso.
That shit. I'm gonna show you.
It vibrates too.
I'm gonna show you the videos, bro. That ass shook like an ass. I was like, oh, that was like,
it twerked. Oh shit!
It got twerk mode.
Yo,
it got twerk mode.
My friend gonna be happy and shit. Yo.
It got twerk mode. I forgot to mention that.
Yo, you know,
and it vibrates at different speed settings.
Yo, I'm telling you, the first song I play in the background and stuff, whatever. Like, you know, well, I have my friend, you know, be like, maybe you should try that. Was it Lady Twerk?
You know, fuck it. They got an Aren't We Naughty just outside this bitch. We're gonna go there after the show.
What time that bitch closed? What time that bitch closed?
Oh shit, we go there after the show.
You like it when I make that ass vibrate? Twerk!
Hey.
What did I twerk? What did I twerk? Oh shit! It's about to be a soulful Sunday indeed. Yo.
Oh man! So if you're out there and you can't afford the full doll, you got options, man.
Yo, you got options, man. It's alright, man. It's alright.
You got options.
Don't worry, you can be peaceful out here with just the torso.
And don't be mad at us, ladies.
I never seen a depressed man with a boner a day in my life.
Listen, and don't be mad at us, ladies, because as much as we got options, it's nothing compared to what y'all got.
This is made for them.
Y'all got the half man, the full man, the penis,
the rocket, just for the clit, just for the vaginal, just for the anal, the egg.
Listen, man.
It's made
it's
for
your
them.
world. It's your world.
We just trying to play catch up.
It's your world. Even with the damn Bluetooth vibrator panties, it ain't for us.
Yeah.
It's not for us. It's for you.
I'm about to say, that vibrator.
It's for you. We just trying to be funny and comical and shit.
Yeah.
And then after we do a zzz, and we see over there. We feeling like we need to take the damn panties off and do our homework.
Do some deeds. Like, I got this. All right, man. Let's get to some real shit, man. Because we don't know how to epic bullshit. Some technological bullshit today.
Let's get to some real shit because we got to wrap this up quickly and then go online.
And we got to go check out the store real quick, for my friend. For my friend, right. Well, speaking of the whole technology thing and stuff, whatever, right? Thought that crossed my mind and stuff was like social isolation, right?
Yeah.
Like the idea and stuff, whatever, it came to me and stuff was kind of like, because people spend a lot of quality time. They refuse to spend quality time and stuff with people and replace it with social media, surfing, and texting. And they feel that that's better than the whole quality time because they'd rather be by themselves. Like, there's people and stuff that you probably say, like, you know, Smooth, I love to come out and kick it with you and stuff, whatever, you and Marv and everything. Yeah. But I got some shit to do. And no one goddamn well, they don't got shit to do. But they's about to go scroll on the gram, Twitter and stuff, look at some fire-ass memes. I'm not saying they memes are shit.
Right.
Look at some fire-ass memes.
Yeah.
Anything that's A-okay.
Yeah.
And if they tag you in a few memes and stuff, whatever, that means we still have a friendship. I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. I still think that friendship exists. But I think it's more on swapping information. Because if you're sending me a meme and I'm sending you a meme, or sending you like you know, I follow these things called life hacks and everything, we're just swapping information and stuff, whatever. But the ideal of like spending time together has become like less of the social norm. And I think like it helps add to giving people more isolation and more anxiety. Do you agree?
I would agree, but you know what? There's also a flip side to it.
What's the flip?
Because you'll have a lot of introverts who can't function in normal society.
Facts.
That have found a way to function on social media.
So
it's almost like, you know, you watch The Big Bang Theory where Raj can't talk to no girl,
Right, but he got a drink.
but he got to, whatever he got to drink.
Yeah.
It's almost like this social media has become people's drink. So I think it could work. I think it could work two ways.
But is that still built like the time?
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, and stuff, whatever. I'm the introvert. You're the extrovert.
Right.
You're always telling me to come somewhere with you, and I don't go. And then one time and stuff, whatever, like you catch me, stuff like, yo, you're already out. Fuck it, we're going right here for like drinks or something like that, whatever, and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
We go for drinks, and instead of me interacting with you or talking to you, at the same time, I'm in my phone, tagging you in more memes when we're face to face.
But I don't know if it would go off like that. Like, have you been in a situation like that? Granted, I've been out with a lot of extroverts, and we be kicking and shit. And at some points, we'll be in our phones and shit. You know what I mean? Just catching up and stuff like that. But I mean, we're still in tune to what's happening right there and now in front of us. We're still communicating with each other. You know what I mean? We're still kicking it.
Because that's what I'm saying. You're still bonding. You're still building the bond.
Yeah.
You're still building the bond.
100%.
But I feel like if you're a little too lost or captivated in your phone, you're not building a bond. So, like, for example, you said you're still into it, whatever. You might be in your phones for like a hot minute.
Yeah.
And then you go right back into like whatever the fuck that might be going on in your area or whatever joke you're cracking and stuff. You're still building a bond. But if you're too busy in your phone, you're not building a bond. It's kind of like if you're on a date with a girl and she's in her phone, y'all not bonding.
No, but I'll tell you what, though. That date is cut short. Because I'm going to be like, listen, man. You might as well, what you're doing right now, you might as well go home and do it.
Facts.
Because you don't need to be out here being on your phone. You could have just stayed at home and do it. Like, we're out here. We're supposed to be socializing with one another. I ain't saying that, you can't glance at your phone at the low parts of the conversation where it gets a little quiet and, you know what I mean? Nobody's not saying, we waiting for our food to come. We waiting for, the next piece of conversation to strike up.
Right.
I'm not saying that you can't go into your phone, check ones or twos. I might go on my phone and check ones or twos, but the purpose of this date or the purpose of, you and your boys hanging out is for you guys to actually be socializing with one another.
But people, they're more copping out to not doing that. Because I see tons of memes and stuff, whatever. They'd be like, yeah, I got plans. And then you'll see the person laying down in their bed, with the Donald Duck or Homer Simpson in the bed and everything and stuff, whatever. Like, people are like, yo, come out and everything. And they just said, no, they'd rather just fucking stay home in their bed. And they know they ain't doing shit but being on social media.
But do you think that's the cause of, social media? Or do you think that's just a person that is either an introvert or, is not necessarily on that go out tip?
I don't think, I don't blame, like, if you're comparing the two, it's more an introvert, extrovert type of thing, like the going out thing that you're saying.
Yeah.
Not more social media. But I feel that I'm not saying it's a social media isolation. I'm saying it's more of a social isolation.
Right.
Because in any case and stuff, whatever, they'll like, if it's you and I, we'll use text messages.
Right.
Instead of a phone conversation. It's a telephone or a cell phone.
Yeah.
But instead of me talking to you and stuff, whatever, it's just a straight text message battle and stuff between us.
Right.
And that's the shit I can't put up with and stuff, whatever, with like people in general. Like my thing and stuff is that I might be driving 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Right? Or I might be doing something and stuff, whatever. Or I'll be like, you know what? My hands are free enough where I got my headset in and I can shoot the shit with you for that time period and stuff, whatever.
Right.
But it takes so much more for me to look down, tick, 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 tick,
shoot
send.
a text.
Yeah.
Shoot a text. Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you want to use the texting thing or like, to send off the fire memes and stuff, whatever, or social media surfing.
Yeah.
To say that, you rather be by yourself. You can, you don't have to interact with anybody. But that thing has its dire consequences. I thought one man is in the island. But if you're sending the memes and stuff, whatever, or you're sending a text message to say hi, that's supposed to suffice?
I guess it's each to their
Teach his
own,
own?
right? Because I'm thinking, like for instance, if it's something that's important and I gotta know like right away or like right this minute, or it was something that I might have forgot to do, and it puts me in call mode. Like I need a response right now, then I'm gonna make that call. Right. If it's something that it might be a question or something I had in my mind, I might send
Shoot
a text.
Just something small, quick response.
Right. I don't need you to get back to me right away, especially if I know you're at work and you can't answer your phone anyway.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot a text. Right. But if when I want to hear your voice, I'm gonna pick up the phone and I'll make that phone call. You know what I mean? And a lot of times I'm making that phone call, right, as opposed to just shooting that text.
Well, I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Some people and stuff whatever, they might work like say 9 to 5, and if they work 9 to 5 and everything and stuff whatever, you can you might get them like a solid 2 hours and stuff whatever. Don't know if their commute might be long or whatever the fuck, but when you feel like 7:30 ish, you might want to call them and everything like whatever, they'll hit ignore and they'd be like, send a text message back, hey, what's up? Missed your call. He'd be like, oh, call me back when you're done. Well, I'm here on the text. What's up?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, you don't want to talk to me? So that's why when I call people and stuff, if you cross my mind, the type of person I am, you cross my mind, I'm going to call you.
Right.
I called like 2 people today that crossed my mind and stuff before I came here and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? I haven't heard from this girl in a minute. Haven't seen this person and stuff in a minute, whatever, right?
Yeah.
What up? Like, oh shit, you heard the podcast and stuff, whatever. They're like, I feel like I talk to you every week, but I don't talk to you every week because I listen to the show. So I'm like, appreciate the support and everything. I'm like, you just crossed my mind. I didn't want much. Not asking for a kidney, not asking for a timeshare in Boca Raton, Florida. Just want to hear your voice to make sure you are you.
But I did see a big booty torso doll that I might need for Christmas.
Well,
I'm collecting funds. I got the GoFundMe page set up.
Yo, I'm about to. It's about to get lit out here in these streets. It's about to be lit, whatever. Cause it can twerk too.
It got twerk mode, man. They got twerk mode. You'd probably put on, you put on your best twerk music, and that'd probably just be something you just do on a Saturday. Just watch it twerk.
Sip a little hen.
Yeah,
just watch it go at it and be like, all right, you know what? Enough watching.
Yeah.
Kind of
shrug your shoulders a little bit.
Shrug out the shoulders.
Shrug your shoulders a little bit.
All right, this is a little workout mode in this, whatever.
Yeah, do some stretching.
Yeah,
you don't want to pull. You don't want to pull.
You can't pull nothing. Come on. Imagine getting a Charlie horse on that thing.
Oh shit.
It'd be all fucked up in the game, whatever. Yeah. People look at you limping. Like, why are you limping for? I was running track and field. I didn't do proper stretches.
End of story.
The end. All right, man. We got the question of the week portion. You ready?
All right, I'm ready, man. No, we don't know where to get these dolls at. Not yet.
Not yet. If your partner or your spouse didn't want you to be friends with certain people, what would you do? So let's say your wifey didn't approve of me. If she didn't approve of me, right?
Yeah.
She'd probably be like, that fucking Marv though. He had a big ass mouth. Facts.
Yeah. She might be right there.
Yeah. Be like, he always starts some shit. True. I mean, like, I don't think you should mess with him like that. What would you do?
I'd be like, you damn right he got a big ass mouth. He said a little bit, one more thing, and that's gonna be it for the relationship. Matter of fact, I'm just mad right now. I'm gonna go walk this off. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yo, Marv, don't call the house. Don't call the house, Marv.
Right? Yeah. Warner Brother, man. WB, Warner Brother. Be like, yo, word, she don't feel me like that? Alright. Yeah, so I know I had to hit you on, I call it husbands uncut.
Yeah.
I call that time frame like, if you're at work, in between going home.
Hey, now you know to text me.
Yes. Yes, I definitely know to text
you.
you.
Now you know to text me, not call. Now don't call, text.
Don't change my name though. If you change my name in the phone, you might look like you're cheating though.
Yeah.
Remember, black men don't cheat.
Right. You're right.
So you gotta hold it and stuff, whatever.
I gotta keep
initial it. Just initial it. Go from Marv to M. Who's M?
M, yeah.
Who's M? Mike from work.
There you go.
Okay.
You sure it's not Marv? No. I told you I don't speak to Marv.
Yeah.
You said don't speak to. I don't speak to him.
Fair. See?
It's Mike.
I don't know. I want to cut off the person and stuff. I just explain to them like, yo, look, real talk. Tata Lilicious. She don't like how you get down.
Yeah.
But you still my peoples.
Yeah.
So I'm just keep y'all separate.
Well, you know what? And I feel the exact same way too. And I'm gonna tell my woman. I said, listen, man. I know yeah, I know you probably feel a way towards Marv and stuff like that, but this my dude. We've been kicking it for a long time. I know him before I know you. I'll just make sure whatever interactions we have, it's not around you. It doesn't affect you. You're none the wiser, so you don't have to feel any way about it. But I ain't just gonna throw my friendship aside just because you don't like him, man.
Well, see, that's my thing. Because my thing and stuff is that when it's sunshine and rainbows,
Yeah,
your boy will be there, or that friend will be there.
there you go.
And when she's every bitch underneath the sun, your boy or your friend will be there.
Yeah,
Right? So my thing and stuff is that even at the end of the relationship and stuff, whatever, if you threw away that person and stuff for that, and that relationship is done, what's gonna happen? You know, you're missing two people and stuff in your life.
but then I also gotta question him. Why would you tell me? Like, I mean, like, what did Marvin do to you that you would feel so strongly
Right.
about?
A conversation has to be had.
Yeah,
A conversation has to be had.
That you would feel so strongly that you don't want me to talk to him. Now, granted, if you'd have done some fucked up shit, then that would probably have me thinking
Grounds.
twice.
There's grounds.
Right.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I mean?
grounds for it.
Have me thinking twice, right? But other than that, I mean,
He mentioned toxic femininity.
I said, well, yeah. I was kind of in the conversation with him on that one.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we on the Ask the Sons portion now. Fanon Double X said, if 3 couples are having sex in a room at the same time, is that considered an orgy? Nah, bro. Not from this side.
Nah.
Not from this side. Because, yes, the sexual energy and stuff is in the atmosphere and everything. But if we ain't swapping partners, I'm talking like I'm there. If they ain't swapping partners and everything and stuff, whatever, nah, it's just everybody's just doing their norm. It's just that now they have spectators and stuff to kind of look at and visualize in the process, whatever.
What if your partner gets up and leaves you and goes over and joins another couple?
And what am I doing?
Well, you're just left standing by your lonely.
It's not an orgy. It's an angry.
It's an angry.
It's not an orgy. It's an angry. I'm angry after that. The hell? Like, what's going on here? I didn't sign up for this.
Well, listen, if she leaves you and she goes and joins another couple, to me, it's still not an orgy. It's 2 people going at it, a threesome happening, and you by yourself.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If we're all partaking.
Yeah, it's got to be an all participation.
Okay, so how much do you consider
with the action?
So, okay. Is 4 more an orgy to you?
I would say, yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
So fair. So if she walked over there and she joined them and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then you join in on the end of like her. Well, depend on the position. Depends on the position and stuff. Whatever.
Depends on the position.
Depends on the position and stuff, whatever. Because hopefully, I don't know. I'm drawing out. So okay, let's say he's smashing his woman. Your woman climbs on her face.
Yeah.
And then I guess your woman is sucking you off. Then that's an orgy right there. Because everybody's connected now, right?
I don't know if it's still a full orgy yet.
Why
though.
is that not?
No, because if you're still hitting your girl,
But your girl's being eaten by the other chick.
yeah, but that's semi threesome.
Semi threesome. Where do your logic come from? What the hell's a semi threesome? You can't run that no Pornhub search.
Listen, man. If you went in there smashing your chick, and at the end of it all, you still only smashed your chick,
Yo,
it wasn't an orgy for you, bro.
yo.
It wasn't an orgy for you.
Not for you.
Not for you.
Not for you. For her, it was.
For her, it was.
For your woman,
For her, it was a semi
So it's an awkward car ride home.
There you go.
So you're driving and stuff, looking at her like, seem like you had fun. Yo,
There's a bit more participation on your side.
Yo, that's serious. That is semi threesome. I'm gonna see if I can run it through a search later.
Yeah, see. Or you know what? Or see, punch in those exact that exact scenario and see if there's an actual term for it.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe,
Okay.
we might come up with something.
we'll see something. CNCNY says, when do you stop using condoms with your partner? I feel like, I don't know, me, I'm a person and stuff that, like, I think when it comes down to where do you guys see yourself, a convo has to be had.
Yeah.
My thing, a convo has to be had. So, like, if you think one day we'll eventually have kids or something like that, and etc., whatever, then somebody jump on some birth control. If she jumped on birth control, like, from the beginning,
Right.
and this is something, like, you know, we've been going at for the, like, give it, me, I say 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months. At 3 months, I'll probably tap it raw.
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
You same?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause that would give you that feel out period to see if she looking sickly or anything like that. You're like, I'm on my versicle. I think we're gonna stick with the condoms just a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. You had a little different cough the other day.
Yeah.
Lily loves herself says,
I love myself too lately.
yeah, Lily loves herself. She said, have you ever run a red light before? And that's sex on a woman's period.
I was gonna say because you know.
Not vroom vroom. Sex drive. Like
Sometimes the yellow light I can't slow it down and the red light, the
rule of thumb is what? Green means go, yellow means speed up, red means run it.
Red means run it. Run it.
Run it.
No. Ugh. There's a thought of it give you shivers.
Yeah, that's because my thing and stuff is that women's bodies on like maintenance mode, then whatever, right?
100%.
So when everything's supposed to be coming out, why am I pushing something in?
Yeah, man, you're supposed to have like the under construction panties on. Or regular maintenance panties on. Them type of panties.
Yo, the protector specials.
Yeah, the panties that just scream no action.
Yeah. No, I never run a red light. I heard a dude say it and stuff with her before though. He said, "When the river is red, take the dirt road instead." Yo, what I heard a dude, it sounds about white. If you know what I'm saying, sounds about white. So when I heard that, I was like,
people will come up with some shit, man.
I was like, bro, I gave him a look with it. I'm like, why not? If the river is red, take some head instead.
I heard if shit can't go down, bring the mouth to town.
Yeah. But me and my girls and stuff, me and my girls' friends, we had this conversation and stuff whatever years ago. She's like, yo, she said, a woman giving head on her period when she knows she can't have sex is like smelling a fresh baked pizza and you can't have a slice. So he said it's just pissing her off in her process. So that's the reason why women get angry if you ask them for head while they're on their period.
Makes sense.
So since then, when she told me that, I was like, yo, you know what? I ain't fucking with it. I'll wait a few days until then, I run the hub and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Search for semi threesomes and shit. And see what the fuck I might come across and stuff, whatever. Somebody's getting left out in the cold.
Somebody gonna have to twist their nipples or something.
Yo, it's crazy. All right, man. Gotta associate the sons now.
All right, that's it, man.
You can't build a kingdom with someone who craves attention of the town.
Yeah.
So say the sons. Yeah, man. It's for real. That's it for us, man. That's it for me on this side and stuff in the equation. And
that's
church
it.
Announcements.
Yeah, by the time you hear this, we'll probably be through the 128 for the first 3 days of the battle. The 2 days consisting of round of 64 each. To bring it down to from the 128, we're gonna bring it down to 2 days of battling. So 64 one day, 64 the next day, whittling that down to about 32, and then from there we just keep going on until we get the round of 32 on the final day. works out something similar to that. I ain't 100%. You think I should be 100% by now? I've been running with it for so long, but we find ways to make things more interesting than the past. So there'll be a conference just like the last time, and it's coming up. The information will be posted shortly. For those who would like to see the 128 or the contestants that made it, they actually did a live stream over the weekend. But you can go back and catch that on Battle of the Beatmakers TV and see who's made it into those final 3 days of competitions. And I'm gonna have some information posted up on my page, posted up on the Podical Sons page. I'm gonna get Marv in there on a few of those days. So, keep in mind that he's a busy man now that he has to do some research for a friend on the butt toy. But we're gonna try and pull him away from it that weekend and let you know what's
some
happening.
sons on the streets.
Some sons on the street. Make sure the microphone don't end up anywhere where it's not supposed to.
No, don't worry, man. I'll put my mic elsewhere.
There you go. But otherwise than that, we're in the midst of a heat wave. So y'all stay cool, stay hydrated, stay blessed, and stay listening to the Suns, man.
Okay, man. Remember, thank you for listening to the Suns. Remember, the difference between stupidity and genius, that genius has its limits. Peace and love. Stay cool. Take care.
Peace.
Twerk it. Twerk.
Podical signs with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.